So we're finishing up on this vintage MCI5 that came in. If you remember the previous video, I'll put a link to it in the description there. But it came in and had no maintenance at all in 20 years. All the owner did, he drove it every year. All he ever did was just top off the fluids on it. And then we got into rebuilding that fan gearbox, and we found these homemade shims that were in there, which of course I still reused them. They were shimmed perfectly, but somebody, you know, the Hawaiian punch cans and Coca-Cola cans and stuff, that was neat to see, a little bit of history inside there, but really good, clever shims there for this fan gearbox. Remember when you take these off, mark them driver's side, passenger side, because they are different. They spin in opposite directions, so the fans go differently. Otherwise it would push instead of suck. So that forces the air through the radiator. It pulls air through the radiator on the outside and blows down on the engine. That's the new style pulley that we got on there, so it's a lot better than that old spring-loaded style. And we do have the oil level filled properly on it. So we're going to go on our test drive here. So that's idling at 20 psi oil pressure. And showing 60 when it's down the road, so I don't trust that gauge. That's probably about 20 pounds high, but at least it is giving a reading. It just might not be an accurate reading, but it seems when it's a higher pressure, it's got a higher number, so that's good. Water temperature is just coming up here, and our air pressure is holding pretty good there. No grindage. I think I'm gonna probably get above. Town to come by and fix these potholes. Bad at all. I'm not really working it right.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it must have just been the alignment. Because I'm just tiny little movements here. The steering wheel's not perfectly straight.
Trying to shift Lenny still?
It's in a different spot. Come on, dude. Good on here. The fan gearbox, we'll need to check that. Get back, make sure it doesn't look like it's leaking since we put all the new seals in it. Brakes feel good, steering feels good, clutch feels good. Got plenty of power.
See if anyone's sneaking up on you.
Yeah, I usually wait for the lights. We got it today. First and second, I'm good at. Third, there's a delay for me to find that over on the H. It doesn't feel to me like where I'm used to it being. Oh, jake brakes. Where they go? Hear them?
I can, yeah. Feel it too. Cool.
Every time I put my hand down, it's like not where I think it's going to be. I'm going to go for third here. Right there, there's no slop. It's like 1 inch.
Second.
I am not
on the hill.
I am not doing what he did because I will not be able to do it. We're staying in first. So after the test drive, there's some pretty good oil leaks on it. So we got it back in the shop to look at those. So the valve cover on the passenger side is leaking pretty good. And these are these old stamped steel style valve covers. And there's like a riser plate in there because it has the jake brakes. It needs to be taller. And it's just leaking between the two. And there's some deformation on the stamped steel valve cover on the top. Valve cover is like bent here and it's not sealing. See how it's so high here and then it comes down like this and then goes back up, and then it also goes in and out. So let's see if I got a different valve cover for him. He has jake brakes on here, so we'll see. I think I got one. Yeah, I got a jake brake cover there. So we took off the stamped steel one and this little adapter. I mean, the steering is right there, like that's left and that's right. There is zero play right there. But it's sensitive. Like easy to overcorrect. gentle with it, because if you like go to this to correct hard that way, and then you're going way back before you get it, so you get in this kind of oscillation thing. But if you just gently nudge it the way you want to go without overcorrecting, you're good. There's about a half-inch of free play in there, right there to there. That's it. He didn't like the way it handled on corners. He said he felt like it was going to fall over. But I think it's just an airbag suspension bust that maybe he's not used to. With these double convoluted bags that's still on the air beams.
One of them, Scott.
Okay. Leaning like that, but there's no sway bar or anything there. Did you feel that sensation, Jordan?
Yeah, a little bit on the turn there.
That's probably what he's talking about. It's always going to be like that. Poor dude. Almost made it up the hill. I don't want to hear more, but I don't know where it is.
The height control valves, the CR, aren't they like a slow?
Yeah, they have a delay.
Slow delay response. Second and downshift like Dwight did flawlessly. That noise is the cicadas, not an air leak, but we're just going to check it here. Nothing.
We're still like 100.
Nothing definitive, or I mean, nothing like odd, you know.
Yeah, I started recording here 25 seconds ago, and it was at 100, and it's still at 100. It might be 99.
Okay.
I don't see the line for 100 yet, but it's maybe 99 and a half. Okay, so we're working on an oil leak that's coming from the governor housing here and coming down the backside. One thing we noticed, they just have a regular little piece of like radiator hose on there with one hose clamp in the middle. That's supposed to have one of these on there with two tiny little hose clamps to hold each side. There's metal on each side. You're not supposed to have that with one piece of hose with a single hose clamp in it. That's what they have right there too on that one. So those are leaking. Plus the governor, the top gasket that goes around the perimeter on there is leaking. We're going to replace that. So pull that rod out in order to get in there. Same thing over here. Just put the towel down there so he doesn't drop the cotter pin or the pin down into the, end up in an oil pan. What am I doing? So that's what they had on there with one hose clamp in the middle. You can tell it's been leaking.
That's from me.
The slit, yeah.
Yeah, I cut it off.
As oily as it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that works with one hose clamp in the middle.
No.
That one on over there. So that one's on. And so is the one over here on this side. Take a video of it. There we go. And then we put a new gasket on the top of the governor as well. We welded that latch back on there because it was broken off. So those doors will close. The driver area in here is very stock. It's awesome. A 4-speed non-synchronized transmission. I love the steering wheel in it. I wish I had that steering wheel. This is definitely a very dated, I don't want to call it a conversion because this is more of like a day coach. It's right before sunset here, so it's a little dark, but it's got these awesome barrel chairs in here. There we go. Turn on my phone light, but it's got a cool TV there. A bathroom on the left behind that door, and then the whole kitchen bar area here. Microwave, little refrigerator. Gotta love that old school microwave. Bathroom. So no shower or anything, just a toilet and a sink. So if you want to make this a motor home, a little bit of work to do, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Otherwise, this is the ultimate vehicle to take your buddies to a football game, you know, tailgate, that kind of stuff.
See that white smoke rising up the holler through the trees, and from a mile away you can hear them play as they climb that hill with ease. But at the top of that mountain there's a new life waiting for those who can make the run. If they can make it to the top, Scott'll put them in the shop till their new life has begun. horses come to run. Bus Grease Mountain, we're gonna get that big job done.